Welcome to morning 3 of living on a solar powered catamaran built by Silent Yachts. So nice to wake up. I think it's like 6 a.m. on the water. There's no better feeling. And on the island of Formentera, which is part of the Balearic Islands off the east coast of Spain. After coffee, we decided to relocate the boat closer to the beach, a bit more shallow and clearer waters. Once we found our spot, we drop the anchor chain and then we connect what's called a bridle. Now the bridle connects to the anchor chain through a carabiner, and then we let out more chain, then the tension, as you can see here, goes onto the two lines, and the two lines are connected to strong D-rings on each hull. Then we sort of pack everything away and put up the black anchor ball, which tells other vessels that we have our anchors down. Gina's getting all the snorkeling gear ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
brand new, huh?
I'm gonna get us some fish for dinner. You'll see tonight we'll be cooking fish. I think I'll get some Dorado. What do you guys want?
I hear there's a good fishing spot in that freezer right there.
Makes for interesting perspective. We'll keep one on just so that we
satisfying.
constantly know the hazards.
How's the homemade bread?
Very nice. Try some. Beautiful.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely. So before breakfast, I decided to go for a quick dip into this beautiful clear water here in Formentera. Then a quick rinse off. Then Captain Mike had made homemade bread, which was, I have to say, delicious. So absolutely munched that bad boy down. Then decided to drop the tender because we want to go for a bit of a walk along the white sandy beach. Interestingly, this tender has an electric outboard, and it's really simple actually. The battery sits on top of the motor, and to recharge it you just unhook the battery and then plug it into the boat's mains. Then the key also acts as the kill cord. It sits on top here, slots in place. If you fall overboard, you can pull the key out, it cuts the motor. Just so you are aware, in Formentera, when you are coming to the beaches on your tender, do use the channels provided. And if you're putting up your tender onto the beach, there's very little rocks and stones to worry about. It's very soft sand, so you're not going to damage the hull. Right over there is Formentera Port. And we are anchored. Where are we anchored? Right, just right behind. Where are we? Right behind that sailing boat there, we're anchored. What a beautiful location. Right, so then we decided to had enough of a walk, heading back to the boat. Look how clear blue the water is. If you ever get the opportunity to go to Formentera, I highly recommend it. That's a quick time for a quick dip. Want to go inspect the props, shafts and bow thrusters. And you'll see very quickly I started spotting a few jellyfish. Then before you know it, there was another one and another one, and I think I decided to get up pretty quickly. I still did do a lap of the boat, checked everything, but a little bit paranoid about those jellyfish because those things sting like you wouldn't believe. I've been stung so many times in Formentera, so I decided to get out pretty quick. That SD car's filling up nicely. We're heading. Gonna head to the beach now. On some lunch at one of the local beach bars. Happy days. So as you can imagine, having these beautiful crystal clear waters, it does attract a lot of attention. So in the summer months, as you probably guessed by now, it's extremely busy in the anchorages and along the beaches. We had a wonderful lunch in the beach restaurant, but do bear in mind it is very, very expensive, and you can see all the boats there at anchor. Right, although we're in Formentera, very, very important, we've got to stop everything in order to watch something. And what we're going to be watching, gentlemen?
The British Grand Prix at Silverstone.
We're watching on an iPad. There is a TV on board, but we didn't have the correct cable to stream it to the TV. So this is our surroundings. And then the three of us are looking at boats and cars, living the boy's dream. Come on, Lewis. So I'm going to show you the storage capacity in here. So look, plenty of storeroom here and there. Got a few cans of non-alcoholic beer. And then this side where I'm standing, look at this. All the drinks, you know, toiletries. You got these are the flares, yeah. You got the flares. Some drinks there, some more storage space there. A few wirings. And look at the size of that storage space, it's huge. And I know you're gonna say, but things can move around easily. There, you can put some frames and some plastic boxes, and it'll be fixed in place. And it's pretty high in there as well, actually. Look at all the wiring here. Wow. That's charger, all the breakers. You got the Ray Marine there, and look, all the circuit breakers here. And that will be, I guess, escape hatch from the master cabin. Getting into the guts of the boats now. We've got the alarms here. Oh, these are the bilge, that's the bilge alarm there. Some more Ray Marine there. Got the track vision there. And then you got the VSAT as well. So those, wondering what the domes are on top of the most radar master see on yachts, it'll be like, you know, the VSAT and the track vision, which is like for like satellite TV and stuff. I wonder how many bilges I've been in the last 20 years. And while we're doing all that, Jivinator is making us. What are you making us, Jivinator?
I'm making lasagna for tomorrow's crossing. In case it's rough, we don't want to be...
You'll be prepared.
Want to be prepared.
So he's whacking the microwave, heats it up, boom, eat. Different perspective of the hatch there, guys. And then basically, that's 6 minutes till the F1 starts again. If you watch the Silverstone Grand Prix 2022, you'll know that was a big crash at the start of the race. Fortunately, all the drivers were okay, so we're thankful for that.
Quite nice. You can't restart, so it's very frustrating because the car was
just a absolute ton of boats here in the bay. Sun deck, so I can show you guys. Beautiful, huh? Whole thing of solar energy above, all by this roof here is all solar. That's all solar there, generating lots of energy from the sun. Be interesting to see where solar technology is the next 10-20 years, huh? Right, what's your thoughts of life on board a silent yacht, Jivinator?
I love it. I think
is it?
It's very
how would you
easy.
explain it to somebody that's never boated before?
Well, I thought that we would have to make a lot of compromises because it's solar. But like all the cooking equipment, like I thought we couldn't maybe have a kettle and an oven on at the same time, or things like that.
Yeah, conserve the use of the electrical
I thought
appliances.
we'd have to compromise a lot.
Okay.
Like, yeah, and we haven't at all. It's really good actually.
Yeah.
Like it's induction hob and it gets hot as quick as any other. It's really nice. I like that there's a lot of living areas all over.
Yeah.
Like I spent about an hour up there before you even
realised what I was looking for. You like, where's Jivinator on the flybridge?
So that says a lot about the boat or very little about us.
And life on board a boat in general.
So good.
It's the best time to spend. It's the best way to spend time, right?
Yeah.
How does it feel being on the other side? You know, 'cause obviously the last 10-12 years you've been on the service side. Looking after guests, now you're on the kind of user side.
I'm looking after myself.
Yeah. How does that feel?
Really good. Although I've loved my time on board.
This is much better, right?
Well, I think after 11 years being on board, this is definitely... Boating will always be yachting or boating or any form, whether it's a outboard rubber duck or
whatever it is, something on the water.
Always on the water, I think will always be a part of our life.
Yeah, agreed. Any moment you overheat, you just jump in the sea.
Yeah. Also, if you look at the beaches, I'm sure everyone's having a great time there.
So crowded.
But it's nice having your private boat.
It is literally my nightmare.
Oh, I thought the guy was naked. I was like, wow, that's confidence.
Yeah, just FYI, there's quite a few nudists in Formentera, so if you're easily offended by meat too veg, then don't come here. If you're a nudist, drop a like here. Cool, right, we're going to start the restart of the F1 now. Right, so that's the Formula 1 over. 2022 Silverstone Grand Prix. Massive congrats to Mr. Carlos Sainz. It's coming up at 7 p.m. and it's dinner time now. No, I'll go for a swim first, and then it's dinner time. Life on board. Look how all the boats, everybody having a great time on the water here. Fantastic. Right, so interestingly, what I didn't mention is to close this sunroof, all the solar panels for the efficiency, is obviously this whole area needs to be completely flat. So the control station here folds down, and you can see all the furniture they put up here is all flush. So it's all, so when the roof comes down, it's not going to get in the way. You see the cushions we put here, you know, on the floor. Obviously you can put them inside the boat if you prefer, but it's more convenient keeping them here. So the way we put it down, we can make sure the sun deck's clear. We've got the support pins. These support pins here, stainless steel, actually lock into there, that Teflon circular slot there. And same also on the other side here. So we move those pins, they basically clip into there, so now it's safe to put the roof down. And then so obviously they put the bus in the safe place. You come down here, get the button here, so you can drop it and you can monitor at the same time. So let's go down. Looks like when it's closed. It's all nice and flush, so you get the maximum usage from the sun. It's not casting a shadow. When the roof's up, it casts a shadow out over the other solar panels. Right. So is this the freshly caught dorade, Giovanna?
Yes, it is caught this morning.
What is dorade in English?
Dorado.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Look, delicious.
Pleasure. Wait, we need garnish before you put it on.
Oh, you can't put it on camera without the garnish.
That's better.
That makes it much better, Giovanna.
Living the dream, chap.
Living the dream.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
Life on board the silent yacht. I thought you were going to do it then. That would be quite funny actually.
Glug of wine.
A glug of wine. Do you think you're trying to make up for something?
Clearly.
Right, can I?
Oh, Chief, this is on cue.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Giovanna. Sunset behind. Our time here in Formentera has come to an end. It's so good to be back here after, how many years is it? Like 15 years. So brought back some really cool memories. Nothing's really changed, all the same. More boats, I think. And tomorrow's another day, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching our experience, sharing this experience with us. Life on board a silent yacht, a solar powered catamaran. It's really cool. There's no other words. Absolutely have had a blast today. But join us next time, and we'll be heading from Formentera to the south side of Mallorca. So look forward to seeing you then.